So it's like,
those backward leg lifts, you know.
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where's Phil when I need him?
Cheeto. That was a 3-prong industrial strength applicator. Hey, Kim.
I'm gonna take it again.
Did you just shit in my car?
Are you bisexual?
Oh, hell. He's seen us. Shit, he's seen us. Jim Bob seen us looking at him. We gotta hide. I ain't scared of Jim Bob. I'm going back. Hell, wait on me. I'm coming. I'm about too old for this shit.
Cause I ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
What? Say what?
I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo,
And I'm Camper.
coming to you live from the stand.
What's up, brother?
Not much. What's happening?
Oh, nothing, man.
See, Ernie ended his, or I was told he was about to end his nearly work day live stream. Almost 8 hours, right? 7 hours plus.
Yep.
You know who does that? People who are T-riggered.
Yep, triggered bitch boy.
He's a tiny little triggered Tigger. Now, how did we get there? Well, all you got to do is ask him what he got his son for Christmas or his birthday. I did send him $1 for Jeremy's birthday gift coming up.
Yeah.
And he showed that $1 and he kind of teared up about it. I guess he was teared up because my Cash App avatar is a picture of me and James. And he don't have that. He don't have that kind of relationship. Sorry, Ern. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry at all, Gipper. I'm not. I just can't help it. I can't be sorry. I think he deserves all the pain he gets from here until the rest of his miserable little life. Intentionally trying to hurt people. Hell, man, I don't like speak easy, but like he's running with some stuff, and I know he ain't verified. You know,
Yeah.
About accusing him of domestic violence and stuff to do with his children. And Ernie, you're not really the person who should be doing that.
No, not at all.
He sat up there on his panel today, Kemper, and called his ex-wife a whore.
Mm-hmm.
Mother of a child.
Can't turn a whore into a housewife.
Yeah.
I mean,
said she was addicted to cocaine.
mm-hmm.
Said she left him for a drug addict. Pretty bad, man. Pretty bad for him to say those kind of things when all she's ever really done is be honest. You know, she hasn't really went after Ernie. She just answered questions truthfully. You know, I can message her and ask her, hey, you heard from Ernie? She'll tell me if she has, if she hasn't. Did Ernie provide any financial support? No. Has he ever? No.
Well, it's not like the lady bashes him or anything like that. She just speaks truth about him.
Yeah.
Triggers like he did today. I mean, it's pretty bad when you're a piece of shit dad, never paid a day of support, and during your live stream, because 1 year you claimed Jeremy on your taxes.
I want to talk about that.
Money for it. He's upset because all that he got was some food when they went out to eat.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk about that. Mandy BS playing audio of you know what, supposedly too. Yeah, revenge porn, right? Love and Grace, that's a good point. If she was that bad, why did he let her raise his son? And he supposedly left him for a drug addict. And you left your son there around a drug addict? Two drug addicts? And
but I heard today.
and the other guy who's got the 3, now 4 life sentences back to back. You left him there amongst all that, Ernie. But you all about saving those women and children, right? Just not yours. Not your women and children. People who don't see through you deserve what they get. If they send you $1 million and you wipe your ass with it, they deserve it. Because it's been plenty of evidence out there now. If you still filtering money to Ernie, you deserve it. And he deserves to get you for it. You don't see what a worthless piece of trash that man is by now. You never will. It's Chad over there taking up for him.
At least that one time he did pay taxes, apparently, Teresa.
Yeah, and the thing about that, let's hear like
he did say from the money when he worked so hard. When have you ever known him to work hard, really?
He never worked hard. Now, I'm sure the only time he ever paid taxes was when he worked at the hay house.
Either that or when he was working for the in them staffing agencies.
Yeah,
I think who was it, Jackie or Melinda? Somebody was working at, it might have been Lucinda. One of them brings
working at him when he worked at Ison, but he only worked at Ison for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. It probably lasted a week or two. Because, she she was always at work, and he was running around with her car and bringing the car empty with gas. So.
Yeah, he absolutely used that lady. But he, you know, he like I said, they met there, but he only worked there a couple weeks. Sorry, I had to talk to my lady. I don't know if he worked there for a year or not, Teresa. But I know, I mean, I think you got to make $5,000 to file taxes. We don't have to make $5,000, but that's, you know, you don't have to file taxes unless you make $5,000. Now, the thing about him saying that she said the thing about, I've got too many kids, I can't claim Jeremy. Why don't you claim him and get the money? And then we, you know, we split it. Okay. Let's assume that's exactly how that went down. To get the earned income tax credit, I think you have to file married and jointly had a household, something like that. But also, if you got the earned income tax credit, it's $1,500. They do cap it. I think at is it 2 or 3 people, 2 or 3 kids, but you still, instead of getting the tax credit,
I think it's 3.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Claim those children. So, and if you filed separately, Ernie, she wouldn't have got your money. You would have got it. So how did she only allow you to have so much money? If you filed taxes and she filed taxes separately and you claim Jeremy, it don't add up, bro. It don't add up. So go back to the drawing board, take a tax class, whatever you got to do, figure out a better lie, chop it up and come back. Believe me, whatever you come up with, those brain dead morons over there in your chat are going to believe it. Damn. All right. Shit, that big dog's in here on the way out. Anyway, I don't believe his stories. You know, there's always, like a friend and I was talking earlier, 10% truth to what he says, if that, and the rest of it's BS. And people are figuring you out there, Ern. Yeah, I can see you, Ryan. But there's one little part from the live here I wanted to play and discuss that I just poked in and out. And well, here's one thing I wanted to play because I just think I want to talk about. There's a certain part right here that I want you all to catch because we're getting ready to show that you're a fucking liar, Ernie. Well, hell. Let me reload it.
Huh? Why are you on?
Okay.
On video getting, huh? Why are you on video getting beat up while some women saying, "Don't message my daughter"? Why is that happening, Ernie? Little girls. What's wrong? Two little girls.
You hear what he said there? She was
No. Can you play it again and mute the dog?
And
that's
if I mute the dog, I'll try. But she says he says she was my stepdaughter. Yeah, I'll rewind it.
Oh, okay. I guess it ain't going to work that way.
She was
I
my
forgot.
stepdaughter. He says she was my stepdaughter. If you can find it, go back and get the timestamp and play it. I'd be glad to do that too. But yeah, she was my stepdaughter, he says. So listen to the rest here.
Ask her where her mother's at. Her mother. I was asking where her mother was at.
Asking her where her mother was at. No, that wasn't the context of your conversation. Remember when she beat you up with the jar of peanut butter and bloodied your nose and your face up before you went out there and fought Cody? She did so because you messaged her 10-year-old daughter to tell her what a piece of shit her mother was. Not to ask her where she was at.
You're asking where her mother was at? That's creepy as fuck. So you reach out to a minor child to find out where her mother's at? That's stalker behavior, bro.
Yeah,
that's stalker predator behavior, bro.
True, it is stalker predator behavior, even though it's a lie. To reach out to that child, period, because at that point, the mother wasn't with you anymore, Ern. She was with Cody. You know, the big guy you fought. That was her new boyfriend. What about you, Ern? Why'd you want to know where she was at then? How was that in your business? Now you want to run back to the drawing board and come up with a new line on that one too?
No, it's not. Not when you're with them. Not when you're there with them.
Not when you're there with them. You hear these lies, Skipper?
Yep.
I dare one of my baby mom exes to message my kid for their mom. See what happens to them. They sleep with
not a damn thing. We know you ain't gonna do that.
Okay, Ernie.
Look at your hand.
Who's a pussy, Ernie? Who's a pussy, Ernie?
Both of you are.
Who? The man that stays behind the fucking hidden shit can't tell no one where he is because
both of you are. You stay behind hidden shit too. Easy. You
Major pussy.
Find out where I'm at. I'm protected by Canada law. Canadian privacy protection. You can't find out shit about me, pussy.
Because he knows you'll get fucked up.
I told you all where I was.
Running all the time.
Talking about, bitch.
I can stay where I'm at no matter who you call, pussy. Tell anybody where I'm at. I can stay there. That's the difference between me and you, pussy. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So anyway, Easy up there, you know, he's just about as stupid as Ernie. Easy trying to claim he owns 3 homes, got $30,000 in the bank. Easy said 50,000. Ernie said 30,000. They showed screenshots. And Easy, Ernie told you he didn't have a bank account. You didn't believe it. You wanted to see his money. So he told you he can't take a screenshot of his account. Now, I know somebody else does your Cash App for you, but ask them to take a screenshot of that Cash App and send it to you, of that Cash App card. Comes up blank. I don't know if you can do the balance or not. You might be able to. But when you look at the card and try to screenshot the numbers, there absolutely is security measures. So I know that program is possible to keep from being screenshot. Absolutely. So both of you are dumbasses. I don't know who's the bigger dumbass, or should I say smaller dumbass? I don't know, but then they start fighting over who was taller, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I got 3 inches on you. I'm 5'8". Or no, I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8". Well, why don't y'all get together and stand back to back and let's see it? Oh, I know, because one of you's a chicken shit and the other one's glad of it.
Well, between the two of them, they don't have 4 inches of penis anyway, so.
No.
Unless you count what's in their ass, then it's different. But
Hey, Kaz, you still haven't used that account? I put you on the approved users list. Yeah, a few minutes ago, he's still going on about Melinda. Melinda's a good lady, and she said exactly when I messaged her and told her what he was saying. She said exactly what I said. You know, how could she be working in the school system for over 17 years with a criminal record?
Right.
Or addicted,
especially with drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs are violent crimes. You're going to have issues getting a job in any public sector like that. They do background checks these days. People don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, all these things about, oh, this person works as a teacher and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That happens, yeah. Every walk of life, you have fucking monsters. Okay? But, you know, he thinks that people can just go get a job being whatever the fuck they want to be, and they get it. Sort of like his imaginary fucking executive jobs. You know, I guess that's what he's rolling with, is that knowledge.
Pull up and going. Who wins a real fight between Ernie or Sleazy? That's going to be a tough poll right there. Yeah, they both live in fantasy lands. Thank you, Brandy J. Member for 9 months. Love you, Stan family. Listening while cleaning. Whistle while you work. We'll get Kimber to whistle here in a little bit. Erica Suter, member for 13 months. Ernie, you mad, bro? Yo, he's mad. He's big mad. I didn't know the little fella could get that big mad. He's big mad. Nobody fight. It would be an even bitch fight. Or nobody vote because it would be an even bitch fight. Honestly, if they boxed, Ernie would probably beat easy.
Yeah, Ernie had a little bit more technique to it.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, but
if they were street fighting,
pussy throwing a punch.
Yeah, street fighting or even MMA. Honestly, I think whoever runs out of breath first loses, and that's going to be within a minute. But I would probably give the edge to Easy in a street fight, or because I just think Ernie's a puss. You know, I don't think, you know, like you saw in his MMA fight, he took some punishment, and then the last knee that knocked him out didn't even connect. He just fell because he was done. He didn't want to be hit no more. Yeah. Of course, we've never seen Easy take a punch, so I don't know. The guy who was in here last night said that Easy couldn't name 5 punches. I believe that.
I've seen drag queens with better form in their punches than what Easy has, man. Come on.
That was terrible display.
Like, I'm being serious, man. But that his little cat fight that he had where he's just throwing punches everywhere. Like, yeah, you can tell he's an erratic pussy. You can tell.
For 10 months, he's going to be real mad after the poll. He probably will be. Jimbo, will you hear Ernie slip and say, or you will hear Ernie slip and say you can't con a con man? Oh, really? Can't con a con man. That's about right with Ernie. But yeah, I mean, you know, I've seen MMA fights. I've seen untrained fighters who would, you know, like street fighters, air quotes, get in the ring, and it never lasts a couple minutes, if that, you know, and then they're both sucking air, bent over, holding their knees, not wanting to hit each other no more. Just done, son, kind of stuff, you know. Well, thank you, baby.
Pepsi's on its way. Kids didn't finish getting the groceries out of the car.
What they do? Change that? That's the same thing you always get?
Mm-hmm. It's changing the look of it. I'm confused.
Man, back. Thank you, Kaz, US UK at YouTube for the $20 Euro super chat. You did an amazing job today, Jimbo. He was so triggered and he was stumbling with his words. Tell Thelma she did amazing too. She asked all questions I would be asking this midget. Thank you, Kat. I will tell her. Yeah, I just, hey, Ern, what'd you get Jeremy for Christmas? And Ernie's always wanting to say, Jimbo, you're a papa. Show proof you're not. Show me proof you're not, Ernie. All you ever do 24/7 is talk about young kids and how they can be abducted and have things done to them. That's all you ever talk about. What's on your mind 24/7, Ernie? Everybody knows. Let me pull Ernie here. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Ernie thinks about little kids 24/7. Watch all these 1s hit the chat, big boy. Watch them. Thank you, Pink Volo, member for 10 months. We going to see a run? I think we are. Pink Volo. It is coming. Look at them 1s. Oh, Ernie. Sleazy is up 70% to 30% in the poll, little brother. What's going on? Are the people over here thinking that Sleazy is going to whip you? We'll never find out because neither one of them will ever show up anywhere.
Yeah, they're both massive pussies.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if I was you, dude, I'd sue him for broken promises. I mean, he's been promising you an ass whooping for 2 years now.
Well, I mean, what do? I mean, he claims to be a man. He gets all his chest all puffed up, acting like he's some veiny rooster or some bullshit. And then he goes to fucking bed after a Trigger Live. You know what I mean? Like, he won't get in his car and drive up to somebody. He won't follow through with anything. Oh, tomorrow we're going to be in California. We're going to be talking to the heads of YouTube, and we're going to block means block. That's what we're going to do. Like, this is what he does all the fucking time. But we never see follow through. Ass whoopings, executive meetings, new fucking jobs, all this shit. Ain't seen a damn bit of it.
I'm with you.
Sounds like, well, the guy that's coming up on our panel Saturday, I was watching some of his stuff last night. And the difference between his channel and Ernie's channel, one of the biggest glaring differences, is this guy actually does the job, and he actually talks about the predators and the sin instead of himself, like Ernie does all the time. Me, troll. This guy's talking about what this person was doing with this kid, or trying to do with this kid, and letting us know and showing us. And like, he shows the interviews with the people before they go. Like, he sat down with this one dude for like an hour and a half and asked him why he does it, his patterns, like all that shit. Ernie, you ain't done a damn thing like that, bro.
That's research. That's how you do it. Listen,
that shows the real. That shows the back, the spine. He don't have any of that. He's got fake, so he can't show any of that.
Full Moon, member for 10 months. Thank you. Love my Stan family and heifers. We love you too, Full Moon. Yeah, and I told Air Force earlier, I actually got to talk to him on the phone for a few minutes. And I told him that, I'm really a fan of this guy for real now. It's legit. Like, I'm, not nothing to do with Ernie. I'm a fan of this dude. Like, he's the first YouTuber that I have pulled up and watched on my TV, like, and sat down and watched an episode of his YouTube content. First time ever, because the dude is legit and he's a freaking hero. Ernie, you're not.
Yeah, he's making a difference.
Mm-hmm.
God, because there's people like Ernie out there doing their dumb shit. So, you got to sort of throw your support behind the ones that are making the difference, that are doing the thing. You know what I mean? Like, you like to see follow through these days. This guy follows through. Ernie sits on his hands and plays, "Oh, I'm a YouTuber." That's what he does.
Behind Green Eyes, member for 10 months, Ernie teaches us how to take kids, not prevent it. You're absolutely right. Air Force at Yepers, he follows through and has results. And you know what? I'm going to briefly talk about this for a second. The guy is on some site. I don't know exactly how to use it and all that stuff yet, but I'm going to research it. He has live predator stings, like live hunts and catches that he does, unfiltered on this other side. I think it's called Locals. But it's $7 a month. And, that helps him do what he does. Because, this YouTube thing, you've seen how people can lose a channel in a heartbeat. And there's several of these predator poachers, predator hunters that have lost their channel due to ignorance like Ernie does. Be prepared on Saturday night. I'm going to ask you to support this guy and join up on that Locals site. It's unlimited, I think. First month is free. That's even better. Thank you, Air Force. Yeah, that's great. So, did you put that up there, Kemper? He's a retired football player. Yeah, he's a retired football player. That's cool. This guy is, and $7, I know it can be a whole lot. And it can be, not that much, depending on what the month is and all that stuff. But if you can, and you're interested in this type of thing, I know a lot of you have been to or from Ernie's. So I know you're interested. Some of you, or a lot of you, are interested in that kind of thing. $7 worth of content you'll get from this guy. One episode worth $7.
Well, I was prepared for after the fact that Ernie's going to start trying to do a lot of the stuff this guy does.
Oh, yeah.
Seek him. Oh, he's not doing it according to this code in this training class that I took back in 2007. It's not right. That's what he's going to do.
Well, one thing Ernie can't do that this guy does is have his team, his real team.
Right. Try to do is the key word.
Call the police. Tell them they've got this guy admitting to having CP on his phone, on his tablet, whatever. And they've got him on tape recording saying so. And they're at this address. And before the sting is over, police show up. Normally, they just confess. They get those bracelets put on and they leave in the cop car. Ernie can't do that because you have to sign a statement, an affidavit, give them who your info, contact info, tell them who you are. Ernie's a wanted felon. You can't do that, Ernie. You're a fraud. And the ones that are over there supporting you are supporting a fraud. And if you're going to lie about everything, what makes anybody believe that you're not lying about who you are? You say you're all about saving kids, but you haven't shown any kids you saved. You haven't shown any. Women and children at all costs, but you don't show any results at all costs.
Well, I mean, a guy that's been doing it for 20 years, you would think would have more than, 5 fake bull stories.
20 years and records every second of it.
Exactly. You would think he would have something to show, but he doesn't. And he can't say, social media, because he's been a social media whore since it came around. Straight up. He's used it for
Go ahead.
I was going to say he's used social media for everything he's ever gotten.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Donna said, hopefully his subscribers will watch from the bushes and see what their tiger should be and doing. And finally, he's scamming their dumbasses. I hope so too, Donna. Even if they don't admit it. And most of them, I don't want over here anyway. So even if they leave Ernie, I hope they find some channel they can enjoy. And but you're gonna stay with that bullshit because of Ernie, and believe it, even though you've seen different, then you deserve it. So you're not welcome here. Don't need it. How about that? How about that for a creator? Don't need it.
That's funny. Rand says, yep, make it make sense. Lightning Puss wanted to pay the guy like $300 not to show. However, couldn't send his son a Christmas present. Total loser. That's the thing, though. I honestly, he may have tried once, and I'm just guessing. I have nothing to go by with this. He may have tried once to do a Christmas present. He didn't get the results out of that Christmas present that he intended, whatever those results may be, because we know he wasn't just giving his son a present. He was giving his son a present trying to get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be money from Melinda or, oh, good job for being a father, that kind of thing. But, it didn't happen Ernie's way. So I'm just guessing that he's done it one time. But besides that, all he's done is use his son and his ex-wife as props for sympathy that he does not deserve. He wants to act like he was mistreated. He was a deadbeat husband and father living in the house. Deadbeat father and husband. Think about it. No income, no input. Yeah, he went on vacations that I'm sure Melinda paid for.
She did.
It wasn't Ernie. I know that. Not stupid. Ernie didn't pay for it. And he would show fucking receipts if he did. That'd be the first thing we'd see. Oh, look here. But he ain't got shit.
Donna's Journey said there's no way in hell that the ones that go for him and hard fight for him like Mammoth and Lori does, that they honestly think he's doing something good. It's very sad. It is very sad. And Mammoth's daddy is the people that, Alex puts in jail. Believe me, that's the kind of person that would have had CP on his phone. I'm sure, he didn't have a phone back then. Well, no, he didn't. There wasn't any cell phones, but yeah, that's the kind of person that would have that exact same stuff.
I would be.
He was a.
He's been doing it since then,
Yeah.
Heard that. I
wouldn't doubt if he ain't got it on his phone now.
Well, and I would be willing to bet that there's more than just that one 13-year-old.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It wasn't an accident.
He's definitely not one of those that are quote fixed. He's not one of them. I don't care how long removed he is from that charge, because that does not mean by any means that he's not committed that crime. You commit crime all day long and not get caught lots of the times. Now, eventually catches up to you, but like I said, I'm sure that she's not the only one. Especially with the way that the two daughters defended their father. That stupid little girl, she seduced my father, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I guarantee you their minds were fucked with, and probably other things too, man.
All his kids, all that, if that girl had any sisters, her life, their sisters and brothers' life, their parents' life, were all affected. Nana Kim, no, it don't make sense. But yeah, I mean, he worked in the coal mines. I don't know how long or how much, but yeah, he worked in the coal mines.
Yeah, and from what I understand, his passing had to do with the job that he had. Yeah, it was like it had something to do with coal. I know that. It's either in his blood or in his lungs or both. I just can't remember exactly what it was she told me. And it's coming from Amber, but like I said, it's 50-50 chance with her to get the real from her too. So
yeah, especially since he wasn't her daddy.
Right. It's possible it was black lung, Nana. I know my great grandfather passed away from it.
Yeah. I think it was. I think it was black lung or some kind of lung disease due to black lung, probably.
Actually, I think it was, oh gosh, his younger brother that was talking about it. Now I'm thinking about it. I think his little brother talked about it on his panel that day. What's his name? Zach. That's it.
Ernie wasn't raised by his grandparents. There was an aunt / family friend who raised him for a couple years, and then he stayed with his mama for a few years. But yeah, his parents had him most of the time.
Yep.
You hear his sob stories and his lies. You have to siphon through all the lies to get to the truth. But yeah.
Yeah, fuck off.
Ernie's going to suffer when he lands in jail. He'll definitely be placed under sedation, in my opinion. No cell phone, not able to play his scripts. Inmates not taking his BS will drive him insane. Oh yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad.
Sure. Ernie keeps talking about that criminal life that he's living now. Just wait until you're in prison. You got some other criminals take care of your ass, bitch. Because it's going to happen. You're not going to go to prison and run shit. Your ass will be ran through and everything.
Legal weed for back issues, since the doctors won't give me muscle relaxers to harder stuff. Weed it is. I feel high. Oh. Whatever helps your pain. You know. If they give you the legal weed and it helps, good for you. I hope it snuffs out all your pain. I heard Brad Enlow on his live say Ernie wouldn't do good in prison. He said because of his mental illness, heck, as dumb as he is, he sees and knows it. Yeah, Brad's been there, so he knows. He knows what happens in prison when you're a bitch. Don't you, Brad? Cass has a clip. Clip of what?
I've seen her. I'm sending you an audio video clip with Mama T asking, "Are you bisexual?" I think you will like it. It's in your email. You can use it on your channel.
Okay. I'll go ahead and add it to my computer here, and we'll play it.
Yes, he is. He's going to be passed around quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I count the ass whoopings and everything else he's going to receive. Because once they find out the shit he's been doing, they're not going to like the fact that he's been fucking with women and kids and lying about saving them and everything else. They're going to whoop his ass just like he's a chomo.
Are you bisexual?
Oh my Lord. Who was Mama T talking to right there?
I don't know, but you could make it where she's talking to Ernie and Ernie asking her. Bisexual? No, are you bisexual?
Lord. Are you bisexual?
Yeah, his karma's coming, and that's exactly what me and Jimbo have been telling this little freak for the past 2 years. Just stop, dude. You fucking your shit up. You're doing it. You're setting this in motion. Oh, no, you're going down. You're going down. Next thing you know, something else happens to him. It's the troll's fault. It's the troll's fault. Sorry, carries on. But we have been telling him that karma train, boy, it's got a lot on it. It's going to be fun watching you catch yours. And I'm talking to you, Mr. Ernie. Threatening us today, acting like you're a badass, but your ass was still sitting in the same sad-ass vehicle you were sitting in then. Paige, I'm sure you can go into a legal state and purchase until they do. I'd be surprised if they made it where you couldn't.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
And I'm sure it wouldn't be a charge going across the border from one legal state to another. They allow that with airplanes and air travel and stuff like that. So,
Are you bisexual?
Got mustache on Mama T.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear it, but I seen that a little bit.
Listen, you have to hit the thumb pretty quick.
Are you bisexual?
Hell yeah.
We'll do some work with that. Thank you, Cass. Of course, then you got Ern with his.
You want to be a child predator? Go to Kentucky. There you go.
Are you bisexual?
Of course, Ernie. Everybody's bisexual, right? According to you. Except for you. Kim Louise, thank you for the $10 super chat. Ernie, sit down, boy. Snacking on some salty peanuts. You ever see these nuts? Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, Kim Louise.
Who is he talking about that died and gave him all her money? I haven't
Who,
heard
Ernie?
that one. Yeah.
He's lying. Well, whoever it was, he's lying.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying I've not heard that one. Did he say that today, Yin Yang? I mean, I'm not surprised at him saying it either. I'm just saying I've not heard it.
In the screenshot with Ernie having $34,000 in any kind of account, horseshit. If Ernie had anything, he would have a vehicle. Probably a Dodge Challenger, a Dodge Charger.
He'd be buying his own socks right now and everything else too. His own ramens, all that shit is.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he's doing it $2 at a time, y'all. Hook him up. There's over 200 in this chat. I heard him say it today.
Yeah. Said we never could do that.
What's funny is the things that he always claimed he was going to do and the things he aspired to do, he has not done. But he's lost 7 channels in the process while he's watched us with 1 channel do everything that he wanted. Literally. And that's part of the triggering with that bitch. Once again, just like with MMA promoting, wanting.
Yeah, everything he's ever done.
Yep. He couldn't follow through and get it himself.
You hear that epic argument between him and Easy about calling each other a loser because neither one of them's ever done anything? Talk about a battle.
Man, now that one.
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Neither one of you done shit. Sit down.
Neither one graduated high school. Let's start there.
Yep. Throw your diplomas up, boys. Let's see them. Sure, Ernie. 34K. Maybe he meant in board game Monopoly money. That's right.
Well, I mean, $34,000, 24,000 subs. I mean, it all goes together. Fake.
Do you know the answer to that question?
I don't know, but I don't even know how you would, what you would call it at this point. But looks like Ernie's the one giving all the airhead instead of the roadhead. It's airhead, I guess. But it's the only reason he's on that jet, y'all. He's for the layovers, for the relaxation time. He's what they call the gimp, y'all.
I'll try to check those in a second. Hey, Cheshire Cat. Weed tax is like 20% in New York.
Yeah, I was just like
56 arrests.
I want to say it's 15 or something like that here in Michigan, the excise tax. No, they make their money on their taxes. You best believe that. It ain't legal for no reason. They're going to get theirs.
She kept saying that I have said that I had sex before my wedding night.
You never.
You know, you would think like if I had sex before my wedding night, that would have been something I would have shared with my friends. You know, bragging type thing. You know, 17-year-old. Hey man, I did this with this one or this with that one. You know,
right.
You know how boys talk, right?
Right.
But no. Like,
well, you would think if you had said that on a panel on YouTube, like he claims, we would hear that clip, right?
Yeah, let's hear it.
That's why I was screaming for receipts all fucking day, because you keep saying you said all this shit that I know you didn't say, but he's going to sit there. Oh, you said it, and I put a one in chat if you heard Jimbo say this. Like that's what he was doing. But where's the fucking clip, Ernie? Just let us hear the fucking clip and shut the fuck up, dude. That's all the talking you need to do is prove yourself. If you got proof, show it. If you don't, shut up. Quit lying. And I can go ahead and tell you, I know you don't have that fucking proof because I know it was never said. As a matter of fact, I heard all of the times that you're trying to claim, and Jimbo never said any of the such. Jimbo said, yes, he was given a green light. He never said he went through there. Right? He did not take that right away. He did not. But you want to say he did. Because it doesn't fit your narrative. Like I said the other day, the facts never fit your narrative, Ernie. Not one fucking time, dude. You come up with all this bullshit with no proof. Your dumbasses over there follow you. Oh, yeah, hell, Ernie, hell, Ernie. But you're a liar and can't prove a thing you say.
Oh, he was talking about Glamorous Life. He said Glamorous Life left him all that money when she died, all her money.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't got no jet either. This guy.
Well, thank you for me some of that $2,000 a gallon jet fuel later on, man. You want to join me?
I mean, might as well. Fill her up.
Get your own bag, though. It's the only thing I ask. BYOB.
One second.
Yeah, Paige. It took about 6 months to 8 months, I want to say, here in Michigan for him to get everything right out.
Yep.
I don't know exactly what you guys passed in the terminology and your laws or whatever, but it seems like it's a lot like it is here. I want to say it's half the plant count if you grow your own or raise your own medicine, but it's still very similar law. Because here in Michigan, you don't need a medical license. All you need is enclosed locked facility that you can grow your medicine in, and you can legally grow it with a state ID or a state license.
Did you play the sound?
Hell, I just played it on Hunter's. He should be listening for his now.
He was left a bunch of money, but still $2 his subs to death. And that's the thing. She didn't leave him all kinds of money. I know she didn't.
Okay.
Not stupid. He wants to lie about shit.
Like Ernie.
Huh?
He didn't even like Ernie.
Right. And I remember the last conversation I was in with her, and I heard what was said. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't getting no money from her ever.
No.
But he always lies about shit that he knows can't be proven.
Yeah.
And he leaves it at that. And then it becomes part of it.
That's right, that dude.
His recycled bullshit.
Most 10 minutes behind in the stream. I've been there commenting on stuff. I'm like, why are people talking about something totally different? I read a comment on Cushy's channel. From my understanding, it seems that she knows Ernie lies, but she worded it as just has a big imagination. She'd been following him prior to YouTube. Wow, shaking my head. Yeah, people dress it up how they want to make excuses for it. It's not a big imagination when you accuse people of being drug dealers who work in the school. It's not a big imagination when you accuse people of pushing drugs with their grandkids in the car. That's just flat out lies.
Right. That's the thing. That's the thing, though, Jimbo. Me and you both know, and quite a few other people know this too. Ernie was a fucking douchebag doing the same shit before fucking YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the point in that post? Like he's been the same douchebag. That's why we came here. The same shit. We're like, fuck it. All right, we're gonna tell everybody about this son of a bitch, and we have. So there wasn't anything different between Facebook and YouTube land, or at least there isn't for Ernie. It's a place to go live, to feel secure, to hide from his trolls, in front of his trolls. Yeah, I seen her running her mouth in his chat today too. She's a fucking dumbass. Straight up. But I do remember that 50 paragraph fucking apology that she made to you on her fucking channel that she took down out of fear of getting her ass fucking drugged.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yep.
And she was wrong for saying the things that she said and all this shit. But here we are, you know, December, whatever. And
Right,
she's running her mouth just like she did before. Just like it.
Mm-hmm. She's one of the ones that can say the fuck over there once Ernie's gone. Don't come over here, bitch. Don't want nobody wants you over here. Oh, you struck her bad. He lost his mind when you brought up his ex. Yeah. Because he knows that I know the truth. And like he can badmouth her and berate her. She's not going to get on YouTube and fight with him. And he knows that. But he knows I know the truth. He's trying to make it seem like she's the bad guy. Like he did the whole time he was married to her when he was coming up to my house and staying, you know, acting like she threw me out, bro. She's so mean to me. She don't want me doing this. She don't want me doing that. She don't want me having anything to do with MMA. She don't want me doing any training. She don't want me to do this. Come to find out, Ernie was telling her he was going on secret missions.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, it's all the bullshit lies he was telling her is why she was like, no. And I guarantee you, I could tell you what she wanted him to do. Get a fucking job and help her out.
Yeah.
And he never did. And I got a job for a week or two, but he always had, oh, I'm going to go train here, or I'm doing this or that, or like you said, secret mission. Like he always had some bullshit to tell her.
Yeah. He was stumbling with his words, and Jimbo and Thelma did an amazing job. Well, thank you. You want this back?
I'll say this though, that thing about Cushy, that fucking community post that she made an apology to Jimbo with was so long I had to screen record the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And yet she's like,
same shit.
Well, she's looking like a fool now after saying all that and doing what she's doing. She's the one that looks unstable in this.
We're turning on this again.
Oh, what do you mean then, Kim? Southern Girl or Cushy who?
About what we were just talking about with Cushy.
Oh, the apology?
Yeah, that doing now and all.
Yeah. Truths were told. He'd been lying on her for a long time in his chat. And he was stuttering and everything. Yeah, and when he was reading off some of the stuff he was reading, he was sounding and looking like a fool. like some of that stuff he was saying, like Kemper and Les and I were still in StreamYard for a few minutes. And like he was literally saying stuff that made him look like a fool. Like she was begging him to help, you know, and begging him to spend time with his kid. And Ernie, you didn't have time to twist it, did you? Thank you, Kim Louise, for gifting 5 memberships to the stand.
Thank you for my free membership, Kim Louise. I appreciate it, hon. I just got my notification.
Because she's the very definition of unstable. I agree with that.
Yeah, I can see that 100%.
And I don't even know this Kim Maple, but apparently she's over there in his chat with her mouth running and flapping too, I guess.
Oh, a little of Kim. Miss, I don't do it to anybody, Kim. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Flap him gum. I don't care.
I got 2 eyes, 2 ears. All my senses work. Now my eyes, I'm losing the vision a little bit, but I can still hear. And we see what these bitches do. And yes, I said bitches, but we can see what they do. And then they want to act like they're some victim. If somebody was mean to them. Like, don't they see what the fuck they do?
No.
I mean, damn. People are stupid, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She sure is. She ain't no fucking almond joy. I can tell you that, though. She one of them sloppy nuts.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Kim Louise, for all your help and support and all your love and support, too. Yeah, I mean, if you look down through his chat, I mean, it's full of nut jobs, full of wackos. Like, yeah, Mabel's because she's BFF. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Just as an outsider looking at stuff, yeah, I can see that. So, Ernie's really, really worried about this interview. And he's trying to control what's being said in it. Let me, I don't know if it's going to worry you, little Tigger, or if it's going to trigger you, or how it's going to affect you. But let me tell you something. What you say doesn't matter.
No.
I'm going to interview this predator catcher about what he does and the results he gets and why he does it, where he does it, and get a little insight and try to turn on this community to a real predator catcher, not just predator hunter, predator catcher. If you come up, I don't know that I would even use your name because you're not worth it.
Well, he did ask
nobody.
After he put you backstage today. He was like, did Jimbo ever say that if I could come up or not? And I was like, you ain't coming up on no motherfucking panel, bitch. And of course I got blocked when I said that, but
yeah, Ernie, you want to come up on panel?
he's gonna have to earn it. Fuck him.
You want to come up on panel, Ernie? Send me a 5-minute video telling me why you should be allowed on panel with a real predator catcher, somebody who you wish you could be. You give me good enough 5 minutes, I'll give you 5 minutes on panel. Now, we know that ain't going to happen. So don't worry about it, y'all. He ain't coming on panel. He would turn the interview into a shit show. Kaz, you're right. And that's why you're not coming on panel. You're a total joke, bro.
Yeah.
Everything you touch turns to
try to do that
shit.
at least. I
know if he would be successful because there are other adults in the room, but he would definitely give it a shot because that he carries in him, that jealousy. He wants to hurt anyone and everyone that's not him at this point. It doesn't matter how, as long as he gains something out of it.
Plus, he has to donate.
But you're right.
Right, Kim Louise. You have to donate 10 of the good memberships too, the most expensive ones. Don't be cheap. You got $34K in the bank.
Yep. We want them platinum ones purchased.
Yeah. Let him up on pound, but make him pay $300. I heard he was going to pay $300 to try to get the interview shut down. But don't worry. Alex just heard it too. Thank you, Graham. I felt like I did okay. I didn't want him to trigger me and me get mad, start yelling and cussing at him, and give him what he wanted. But I did want to ask him, like, seriously, hey, Ern, what'd you get Jeremy for Christmas, old buddy? Was it the same thing you got him last year or the year before or the year before? Or the same thing you got him for his birthday last year or the year before? Hey, Angie.
It's even the same color.
Oh. Well, thank you, Angie, for the $2.99 super sticker. Let me try to read these. I got several here. Hope I'm missing something important. He's yelling at Bodie. He's in the garbage. Can you hear this? Oh, that's what Easy had in his bank account. 30. No, it was Ernie's. Yeah, 35. $35,072.19. Yeah, Ern. Let me ask him. Yeah. Okay. Let's assume that he was left a bundle of money in a wheel. You do know that when there is a wheel, well, of course you know, because you went through it with Tina when you spent all her daddy's money. But when there's a wheel and there's money left to somebody, well, before they give that money to anybody, they check to see if there's any money owed. And probate takes, I think, up to 6 months.
It can take longer.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
average.
It can, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of months.
But I think there's a minimum time that they have to give people a chance to dispute. But then on the other hand, Ernie, where did you receive your notice that you were in somebody's will? Where did you go to have the will read to you? No lie, boy. Also, when they run your name to see if you owe anybody money, well, then they're going to know that you owe the state of Kentucky. Revoke bond. Ain't going to turn out too good for you. Probate takes up to 6 months or longer. Yeah, I think it's at least 6 months. I think there's a 6 month minimum wait period. And then if there's no disputes, they release whatever is, in the estate to whoever it's supposed to go to. And then if there's any disputes, it takes, until they get it all resolved. So that could be, years and years or, right at 6 months. But we talked about it, I think last night or the other night, about how ugly families got when there is a will. Because, people dispute it, knowing that that's what their parents want it or their uncle want it or whatever, and it gets quite ugly quite often. But to think that somebody would leave you money, somebody that couldn't stand you, come on, dude. Now you're gonna lie on a lady who passed away to try to fill one of your narratives? Man, you get lower and lower and lower. Hello? Hunter said, "Can you text me your Cash App?" I said, "Why?" And he said, "My girlfriend's going to send you some money." I said, "He's going to send me money?" He said, "She's sending you money to send me money." I got him a Venmo card, and I put money on their Venmo cards, and I can do it from my Cash App or from my bank account.
Oh, I got you.
Hope I don't have no typos in there. All right. Hang on a second. All right. Level 4, paranormal. That's how low Scumbag is. He really is. He really is. And I mean, I shouldn't be surprised by the things he does. All joking aside, though, unfortunately, if Mamet or Lori had money, they'd to leave, they'd probably leave it all to him for real raw. They probably would. They probably would. But you know, look at the type of people they are. It is what it is. No, and what has Ernie ever done for any of you? Ernie's done so much good for people. What?
Yeah, exactly. He's not done anything but take people's money and lie to them, cause drama. That's all he's ever.
He took up money for E Squared attire. He took up money for E Squared attire. He didn't get no money. He took up money for E Squared attire so she could run him around, so she could be his chauffeur. Her tire, her car, but he needed it to get around. And then he throws it up to her later. What did she do to deserve that? Nothing. She was always good to you, Ernie. Even when she didn't like you at the end, she still was friendly to you. As good as gold, as friendly as she could be. You talk trash to her. Dirtbag. TikTok, Ernie. TikTok. It's a great app. Yeah, then he said he bought the tire. Yeah, he ain't bought shit. Listen. Ernie makes a lot of claims about buying things. But you know what? In the last 2 years, where has he worked at? Nowhere. People over there in his chat, been sending him money. Some of them send big money. That's what he lives on. He lives on somebody else's money, somebody else's hard work. I don't know that I could live like that. Knowing that every dollar I spend is something I never earned. Wow, man. My sister scammed us siblings and took almost $500,000, and we haven't heard from her since. Oh my goodness, Trixie. So yeah, I mean, it happens, you know. And I'm telling you, families are the worst for fighting over money. The worst. Ernie said it.
Yeah.
May not be a big fan, but did LOL today and have to say you did good. Oh, I guess I have to say you did good. Well, thank you, Ernie said it. Sorry, I had trouble reading that. Sorry. I mean, let me call Hunter and ask him if he want me to send this Venmo right now. Are you want me to put that on your Venmo right now? Okay. Okay. All right. Love you, guys.
Are you going live?
I am live. Okay. What do you mean? Am I going live? What, you think these lights are on because I just sit here like sitting in the lights?
I don't know.
I didn't need. Yeah, he's a dumb one that can't believe how he spoke. All right. I'm going to send this money over here, Kipper. Be a minute. So you want to.
All right. Yeah, I know some of Ernie's friends don't like the fact that they only got half of their dad's inheritance. I also know after that half was divvied out, they went for the other siblings' half, trying to get a lot of stuff that was not left to them in a will. Ain't that right, Ernie? Ain't that right, Tina? Yeah. Bunch of greedy fuckers. First, you want to go and talk shit about the banker. On the very day that your father passes, you're doxing this banker because they won't hand money over to you. They're following rules, but they won't hand money over to you. So you dox them. Talk shit on them. Ernie's on the phone with Jimbo. How do we get the money? And then you get your money. And then you blow through that money. And you go after more. Had nothing to do with you in the will. But that's what you do. I mean, it's not hard to see how, you know, some people could be banned from funerals and, you know, that sort of thing because, you know. And Tina doesn't want me to talk about funerals. She really doesn't. Because, yeah, Tina, I know what happened. And honestly, honey, that's some of the sickest shit I've ever heard of. Very sick. Like, no respect for any of your family or yourself when you do that. But Tina knows. That's all that matters, I guess. Was it Ernie that had Mama T's channel shut down? You know, that's the rumor that Ernie's the one that accidentally streamed it, but I'm not believing that myself. And I don't care how easy it was for Mama T to forgive Ernie over it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it was an accident. The fucking live had a title of "Fuck Me, Ernie." It was done on purpose. Trust that. Pinkville, she and my stepmom were, but my stepmom passed beforehand, and my dad told her to split it when she was in the hospital, but she didn't and took off. Yeah, it's unfortunate. There's some shady people that do some really bad stuff around their family and friends passing away. It's sad. Like the shit I heard that happened with the whole Tina Simmerly situation, that's fucked up, dude. And you know what I'm talking about, Jimbo.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, dude. I couldn't. I mean, that to me, that's worse than what Ernie did at his daddy's funeral.
It is. It is worse. Absolutely worse.
I mean, I'll tell the story one day soon. I will, and I'll bring receipts with it, so nobody can say shit. But like, dude, it blew my mind when I heard about it, and man, I think I might have told 3 people, maybe, about what happened, because I feel so much like it's a dirtbag thing to do. I don't even like talking about it, you know. But it shows their true characters.
Kim Louise said, I have nothing to do with any of my family. If they came after me, then they will wake up to a big arse crocodile in their house. Ernie would take the teeth out of that crocodile and put it in his hat. Full moon, Ernie Shell gets banned from family funeral. And then he showed up anyway.
Well, he got mad at me today because I said that in his chat, you know, about him being banned. Like, he's such a piece of shit. Before his father passed, he made it be known he did not want Ernie around any of it. Now, that takes a real fucking person to just, I don't want my son at my funeral. I don't want him anywhere near. That takes a person. Obviously, a person that's been through a lot of shit with a douchebag like Ernie. And they obviously know Ernie. I mean, hell, we've heard him talk a couple of times about how he wants to be something that he's not. And he lies about being something that he's not.
Mm-hmm.
But, Pappy Mac said, I don't want Ernie here. Even stepmama posted it on Facebook.
Sure did.
And you still did. Now, he tried to say he didn't call the cops on him and all this other shit. Bullshit, Ernie. Bullshit. I guarantee you, everything that's been shown is true. There's no reason for anybody to lie about it. Except for you, of course.
I thought Tina was all about money is evil and F the system. Yeah. I think a lot of them people who pretend to be, you know, we don't want no money, we live off the land, screw the system, I think a lot of those are fakes. Tina's one of them. They tried to ruin people's businesses and then say their business got ruined by other people. Their business got ruined because they're shitty business people.
Well, yeah, because of what they tried to do to other businesses actually backfired on them. Yep.
Can't do that kind of thing, man.
A lot of my personal friends were being accused of being cannibals, being traffickers. You know, and that was before any of this Facebook, YouTube shit happened. You know, this is before any Predator Hunter Nation came about. And she was doing that in town, ruining their business. Before they could even do a grand opening, she had already started in on the locals. And of course, everybody was, you know, a trafficker or a pedo or something of that nature. And everybody was against her and her family, and they were the only ones that are in the right. And all this dumb shit. Like, I know you've seen the shit that happened with the CPS right before Summer went missing, where they had the visit, and then Tina takes all the documents and puts pictures of them on Facebook. Shows the video of that lady visiting, shows the lie that they tell the lady that came to visit, that came to look and see what kind of conditions her kids were living in. And of course, Tina denied her access. Same bitch. Same bitch. And that's not the first time CPS has been up there. It's not the second time either. I'm sure it was double digits by that point. And it was simply because what they did to people. You can't act like that and people think you're normal and not say something to the authorities about your crazy motherfucking shit. Especially in Cott County. I know Remington Ruger was act like there's somebody, something in Cott County. They're so much of a badass, they won't even show their real fucking name, but they're a badass. Like, any person I know from Cott County don't hide like a bitch. But obviously Ruger does. But, that's part of the foundation that's holding Ernie's inverted little weenus. Same people. Remington, Tina, Mountain Violet, all of them, man. Bunch of nutty bars.
Gonna put a link in chat for y'all. This is that local site I was telling you about. This is where you can watch all of this man's content. The predator hunter from Texas, predator catcher from Texas, and it's predatorpoachers.locals.com, and there's a bunch of other like code there behind it. But you can click on that link and it'll take you to it. But yeah, I'm gonna bring that up a few times Saturday night. And that's where you can watch the unfiltered, full, unedited versions of his things, and you'll see the difference. I don't know that Ernie's wasn't scripted. It sort of seemed like it was, but these aren't, and they never seem like they are.
Are you talking about the Predators?
Yeah, I kind of hope that Ernie's were scripted. To think that these people were actual predators and he just let them go after telling him, "Are you that stupid? You're going to give out where you work? Are you that stupid? No, Ernie, are you that stupid? You're going to give them a blueprint on what not to do? You're a joke, bro. A joke. Name one thing you've ever set out to do, accomplished it, finished it, and did it successfully. One thing. Nothing. In your 44 years alive, nothing. What's the guy's YouTube channel name? Erica, can you put that in? It's youtube.com/@PPSETX. That's Predator Poacher, Southeast Texas. But his YouTube channel is really good too. Like I said, that's the first YouTuber I've ever watched on my 75-inch TV and sit and watch a YouTuber, but he does it the right way, and he gets results. And he's not. How Ernie tries to play badass. You don't see that out of this guy, even though he could. He could. He's not showing up in a bullshit hat with fake boots and trying to dress for the part. Yep, Ernie's only 44, Kimbo. He'll be 44 Sunday morning. So at 12:05, when we go live, it will be Ernie's birthday.
The ball drop.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna ring in the new year, Skern Dog style? No, we're gonna ring in.
Running down the highway.
Yeah. Yeah, he does look 89. He does look 89 Air Force. He looks terrible. He looks terrible. And then he wants to brag about how good he looks. And him and Easy arguing over who was better looking. Good Lord. Speaking of that, let's see who's winning the poll. Ernie, you lost, bro. 183 votes. Easy beat you 69% to 31%. So according to you, by letting the chat vote, Easy would whip your ass, Ernie. Because, when I ask you something, prove it, Ernie, you say, put a 1 in the chat. So, according to the chat, Ernie, Easy would whip your ass. So, it's true. It's fact. Easy would whip you. You going to chew on that fat for a while? He just made me feel awesome. Thanks, Ernie. I'm 53 and I'm not bad myself. Kim Louise, you are a far better looking human being than Ernie is. Ernie's he's deteriorating. His best days are long behind him. His body is rapidly declining. Venomous went on his panel. He did not stick up for her. Mammoth. He let him versus rip her, or let him, I guess, rip her apart. Venomous rip her apart. Okay.
That's a good question, Skunk Kemper. The real question is, will his balls actually drop in his 44th year of existence? Well, we've been 43 years, so don't be surprised if we go longer. So that's all I can say, Skunk.
I don't know about drop him, but I know he's had a bunch in his face.
Oh, that kind of ball dropping, yeah. He probably will have that on New Year's Eve. He probably lined up on Christopher Street there in New York City.
Are you bisexual?
You do not have a place, bitch boy. You don't have a fucking place. Fuck off.
Are you bisexual?
Bitch boy.
Are you bisexual?
What, Mama Tisa?
Are you bisexual?
Yeah, Teresa, it's coming soon. You could hear it in his tone today. He is close to taking that jog.
Oh, yeah.
Just the way he was saying, motherfucker, to Jimbo today. Everything I needed to know.
That cracked me up so hard, bro.
Dude, it wasn't just that time. Like 10 minutes later, he went on a streak of motherfuckers. I was just like, I think I messaged you. I was like, there he is with the motherfuckers. So sad. Oh, Lord. He needs help. Maybe they'll get him something.
Now, fellas, he'll be eating them balls soon. Eating ball reference, Kipper.
Oh, Eton. Or, I'm sorry, as Ernie would say it, Eton. Eton balls. Hey, it's not even how it was brought about, but whatever. Good old Eaton. I wouldn't be surprised to see Eaton show up on the scene sometime soon. Really wouldn't. That reminds me, man. I need to send you that link to the conversation between Eaton Ball and Ernie that went on for a few months.
Oh yeah. I'm 6'3", 250, damn near twice his size. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is this Alex Rosen, this other predator hunter, the real predator catcher? This dude's huge, man. Like former football player, I guess. I don't know how tall he is, but he says he's over 300 pounds, and you can tell he's, he is. He's no small dude by any stretch of the imagination. Air Force, do you know how tall he is? I would guess six, anywhere from 6'3" to 6'5", just by judging the average height of people standing around him in most of his videos. I mean, I don't recall seeing a video where anybody's taller than him. So I would say he's probably 6'8". That dude, he might be 6'8". He's a big old guy. 6'3", 355. Yeah, he does have a large frame. He's a big dude, man. And
well, that's what I was saying yesterday when we seen him. He has got a lot of the build of Jason Kelce. Probably about 20 to 30 pounds more. But when I seen him, I was like, man, that looks like a replica. You know what I mean? A big old center build, bro.
Listen, I'm going to save it for the interview. But wait till you all hear how old this guy is. Like, blew me away. Completely blew me away. So it's just amazing what he's done in his life already, So, but I'm going to save it, and I'm going to ask him, introduce himself, talk about, I'm going to ask him how old he is and all that stuff. I want y'all to hear that coming from him. So, we're gonna hang on to that little nugget. Don't go looking it up, y'all. Don't look it up. Hey, archivist. It's all right to be late. Email here, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Who is that big? We're talking about Alex Rosen from PP, Southeast Texas. Predator Poacher, Southeast Texas. Or as we like to say over here, the real deal. The opposite of Skern. It was funny. They were saying, maybe a bust Jimbo. Maybe a bust Jimbo. Bust me for what? Getting married? Some redneck in Ernie's chat. And Ernie highlighted and asked me, would you let your daughter date a 17-year-old? No, I wouldn't. Thanks for asking. I've answered that 400 fucking times, but it's still no, I wouldn't. And when she's 16, the answer will be no, I wouldn't. Probably when she's 17, I'll say, nah. No,
the white guy days.
Yeah, she's got a friendly little boyfriend now. He's a year younger than her, but I think he's a year younger than her. But they're in the same grade. But I mean, he's a real sweet kid, real nice boy. Already taller than me, so that sucks. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't condone it. And that's what led to him putting me backstage, actually. I was like, her parents signed for her to get married. Oh, what about your parents? Yeah, my parents fucked up too. Oh, so you're saying bad parents makes it okay? Didn't let me answer. He put me backstage and said, "Oh, we got our answer." He run off.
no one has said it was okay. No one has ever said that. That's what I'm missing. Everybody it's okay for you to do this and that. No, I've never heard you say, Jimbo, it was best decision in my life, or that was a sound decision, or anything like that. You've actually said the opposite. You've also said that you would not let your children do the same thing that you were allowed to do, and that mainly because you learned from that mistake. You learned it was not the best thing to do. But people, being the pieces of shit that they are, they want to sit here and try to make it out to be that you're okay with it and this is a normal thing for you now at the age of 50. No, it was when you were a kid and you made a kid decision and you had people sign off on it. Both of you did. And that's what happened. The divorce, yeah. If you can't find a person to divorce them, it takes a little bit longer, Ernie.
Yeah.
You have to put it in the paper and everything else. You have to give so much time for them to be able to respond to it. And if they don't, then you are granted your divorce. I don't know if that's what happened with Jimbo, but I do know that happened.
It is what happened.
So, but Ernie, being the piece of shit he knows, he's probably been married 20 times and don't know shit about his divorces.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he don't even keep up with it unless it's somebody.
Did he confess to being married to somebody who blew up a house today?
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that? Yeah, when him and Melinda broke up, he got married to somebody, was married for a week, and the lady blew up somebody's house, cooking meth or something. That's Ernie's ex, y'all. He didn't give out any details other than that. He didn't give her name and how old she was. Of course not. None of that. But sure did. That's what he said. Thank you, Kim Louise, for the $10 super chat. Much love to every single awesome person here in chat. Much appreciated. You are loved very much every day. Thank you, Kim Louise. You're so uplifting. She really is. She sends me emails all the time just trying to uplift my spirits. And
I'm not surprised about her.
Cool music, and he seems to do that a lot. Just like showing his team never going to happen. Always gets off the live when mentioned. LOL, there's no team. He ain't left his mama's house, guarantee it. Yeah, he's back at Mammy's. Hey, oppositional. You are late. Somebody fire her. No, I'm just kidding. I just told somebody else it was okay to be late. So I had to get on to you. Don't make a habit of it now. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want proof. Jimbo, we have another predator catcher willing to come on next week. The big one we talked about earlier, probably Wednesday. Oh, sweet. Heck yeah. I'm looking forward to that too. Man, Ernie, you're going to be running scared. Running scared with all these real predator catchers. It's your worst nightmare, ain't it, Skern? Hey, Queen. Thank you, Air Force, for hooking us up. We really appreciate all the help. And hopefully we can reciprocate when Alex comes on here. We can get some people to join his channel and maybe join his locals website there. I think that's going to be awesome. I'm going to join. So I may join tonight when I get off the live stream. Just check it out and kind of watch a few things. I mean, it's they're all different, and it's weird, man. There's so many different types of those kind of people. Now I don't need to, know what to look for. I teach my kids general awareness, Ernie. I'm a big part of my children's lives. I would think, and I fully 100% believe that if anyone spoke out of the way, which I know for a fact, like Molly's brought me her phone a few times with people texting, first it was the wrong number. Then, well, who are you? Like, well, Molly, I'm like, oh, I'm 13 years old. I'm 14 years old. You want to talk to my dad? So, we try to give them general awareness, So we try to let the kids know that it's okay to come tell mom and dad if there's a strange adult trying to talk to you. Oh, what if they're acting like a kid? Well, Ernie, if they're asking for pictures or anything of that nature, they let us know. How do I know this? Because we've been informed before. So if you teach your kids and don't keep them in a bubble, that helps. Play Ern's Predator Sting videos and let the real one critique his. Yeah, that's why I'm going to try to play at least a portion of it and see what he thinks about it. I don't really foresee it being something we want to spend a lot of time on, but I definitely do want to do that, Donna, and get his I won't even say who it is probably. I just like to get his input on what he thinks and what he would do differently. Kim Louise, thank you for the $5 super chat. Jimbo, who cares? I was married at 19. Come after me, Ernie. I dare you. You better not, Skern Dog. You better leave Kim Louise alone. He's a nobody, Kim Louise. Ain't nobody worried about him. He's talking sex toys in front of a child and threatening to hang a woman's grandbaby about a ceiling fan or protect at all costs. Huh, Ern? You suck. Fug. Yeah, I agree. He sucks. Yeah, it's really concerning if you think about it that Ernie claims to protect women and children at all costs, and then he flat out lies about the thing that went down with Rosie's daughter. Like, Ernie, why did you say that was your stepdaughter? You wasn't ever married to Rosie. Why did you say that? You didn't think that I would hear that or that anybody else would hear that? Oh, my stepdaughter. No, Ernie. Wasn't your stepdaughter, and you weren't with the mother. Thus, the fight. She left you for your friend. Remember? The guy you stole the mask off of? Don't be weird, Ernie. You're letting your mask slip. You better paint it, sell it, and bring it back up over your face. People are starting to see who you are. Predator Hunter exposed. Ernie Shell. Predator Hunter with the X over Hunter. Right? Maybe that'll be the headline we use. I don't think you are a predator hunter, Ernie. I think you're a phony. No, I know you're a phony. And if you're a phony, why do you sit and talk about kids all the time?
No, he's definitely the predator. Hunting himself.
Why did you touch Pam Stidham's kids? He never addressed that. Never. He runs from that question. You know why? Because he knows he's lying. More lies from the Tigger gnome with potatoes for brain. That's right, Teresa. So, yeah. I would stay live about, 8, 9, 10 more hours, try to compete with you in easy, but nah. I'll tell you what. It's about midnight now and almost 2 hours in, so we're going to start winding up, and I'm going to go in here. This is the last week of vacation for the kids, so I'm going to spend a little time with the kids, watch a little TV with my wife. Couldn't find Boondock Saints, by the way. It's not on Netflix or Hulu.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can't rent it off of Amazon. Or
So is it not too?
I've got another app too. What's that other app that I've got that you can rent them off of?
There's Pluto, there's Peacock, there's Prime, there's
Prime is Amazon.
Yeah. What's the other one?
There's
Netflix.
Another one that starts with H. Can't remember what it is. Oh no, it's Voodoo. I got a bunch of movies I bought from Voodoo that are on my stored archive or whatever, but they're usually not too bad, like $6, and you own it forever. Usually, so I'll probably go there and check and download it. But tomorrow night after midnight, Kemper.
Yes, sir.
Get ready for a weekend. We're gonna have a big weekend this weekend. Big weekend.
Oh yeah.
I'll get you popcorn ready. Kipper, you gonna bring some popcorn Saturday night?
Sure, why not? Probably caramel covered, but yeah.
Well, I mean, whatever floats your boat. Someone likes mustard on her popcorn.
Hey, that works.
Yeah, that's why we always have to get 2 separate bags, because I can't eat that shit. Mustard on popcorn, but she likes it. But tell you what, y'all come back and hang out with us tomorrow night. We got, I don't have a whole lot to do tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get a good show ready for you tomorrow, put some videos together and do some research. We may do a big preview of Alex and what he does to sort of set the stage for Saturday night.
The Prime and Peacock are both carrying those movies.
Well, I've got Peacock. So
yeah,
they got,
I was going to say.
Saints.
Yeah, I was going to say I just did a search and both of those were the top 2. So
yeah, I don't like watching ads.
I was going to say I can't wait to get into this guy from Texas to see how he actually does things, because we've seen the bullshit that Ernie does, but it'll be nice to be able to see someone that's successful and follows through. It'd be nice to see them do it and see how they do it, because I mean it doesn't matter what people think. It takes a lot to do what the man does. It takes a lot. Like, I don't know his history, but I do know mine, and if I was in that, there would be some effect just from the stories and the things I would learn about what these predators are doing to these children. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, it can't be easy going into a lot of those situations and gaining that knowledge of, these different assaults that's happened on kids, and, the possible ones, or the people that he runs into that, he actually takes off the street so they can't hurt anyone. I just can't wait to see it, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Thank y'all for hanging out and hanging in strong. Get up here and get my video ready to trigger up. Did I say triggered, tigger? See you, Ern. All right. Till tomorrow night, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
So it's like,
those backward leg lifts,
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where's Phil when I need him?
Cheeto, bro.
Are you bisexual?
I'm gonna take it again.
Cause I ain't no sissy la la. like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.